Hello there everyone, today we're going to be doing a different style of video. I just want to do an experiment. This is going to be technically testing it out. So today we are doing a comparison between the two Y-Wings. We're just going to say simple and straight. This is 9495 Gold Leader Y-Wing. Came out in 2012, retailed for $49.99. Has 458 pieces, comes 3 minifigures. As you can see, 2 are unique to the set, and this was actually an exclusive to Toys R Us when it was released. Now on the right, you have the Lego Star Wars 75172 Y-Wing Starfighter from Rogue One. Comes with 691 pieces, has 5 minifigures. They're unique to the set, but I do not have the Admiral Radish, so we're just going to do with the minifigs I have. And we're going to start off with the Gold Leader. We're going to take a look at it, and then we'll go to the Rogue One Y-Wing, and after that we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of both fighters. And let's do that right now. So alright, we got the Gold Leader Y-Wing. Here it is. Here's our little side-by-side look at it. Here's the figs. And let's go ahead and take a look at the figs first before we actually look at the build. Let's do it. Alright, so we got our first minifigure. This is the Gold Leader, aka Dutch Vander, if you did not know that. It doesn't really get anything special, at least for 2012. The faces are really just generic, nothing really unique. Neither does a pilot body, torso. Helmet is a bit unique though, but it's not really that detailed, as you can see. It doesn't really have as much detail compared to helmets today. And I mean, what else can you say? This is really not that cool. It really looks really bland, at least compared to the pilots that we get today from the X-Wings and Y-Wings and whatever, you know what I mean? Alright, let's go to the next minifigure. Alrighty, so here we got one of the few unique figures to the set. I think this is probably the figure that pretty much most likely everybody bought it for. The Princess Leia from the Yavin Celebration. This is the only time we have ever gotten this minifigure. We have not gotten an updated or a new one ever since. This is the only one we have gotten. Here's the front print. The cape. Obviously my cape is in pretty terrible shape. I need to get a new one. The hairpiece. The face is pretty much that like Princess Leia face they used for a good while until they switched it up. Has a double-sided face to show an expression of anger. Here's the back. It's cool. Doesn't have too much detail, but it's a unique fig, I would say. Because it was the only time we ever got this version of Leia. We're probably never getting it again unless we get a Yavin 4 Celebration diorama, but I doubt we will ever get one. And this is one of the few selling points of the Y-Wing, at least from 2012. Next figure slash astromech droid, we got R5F7. This is the astromech that goes with Dutch Vander's Y-Wing, the Gold Leader, has a yellow printing over it. This is just a normal R5, has some red up there, but it's mostly yellow. Here's the back. Here's the inside. It's nothing. This is another few of the unique astromechs that does come in this set. And I mean, I don't really have too much to say about it. It is an astromech droid. It's just gonna sit there in the Y-Wing. Let's go to the build now. Let's go. Alright, so here we got the build. This is only gonna be the build for now. So here it is. Here's the front, the sides, the cannon. The other side, we got the ion cannon, the little interior for your figure, the astromech socket, the side. There's some flick fire missiles as like its bombing bay, I guess. Stickers and another sticker. Here's the rest of the body. There's just Technic pin as for the flick fire missiles, the engine, flick fire missile. Let's look at the underbelly. This is supposed to act like the landing gear. This, I don't know what this is for. More the landing gear. Just more like miscellaneous stuff. So Let's put some figs in it to see how it looks, and after that we'll look at the play features. There isn't really too many, to be honest. Let's go. Alright, so we got minifigures in here. So here's Dutch Vander in his cockpit, leaned back. The ion cannon on top of it. One thing I forgot to mention that we will eventually look, the gap. That is not a good thing. I think the gap in there. So in here, as the control panel, it's a printed piece that's supposed to be the trench during the Death Star in Episode 4. So this mainly has a lot of Episode 4 references, which is with that panel. And the cockpit is a generic like X-wing or Y-wing cockpit. Here we got your astromech just sitting, chilling. So then let's look at the play features. There's only one play feature essentially. So here's the other one. Basically quick fire missiles. There's only that play feature. There isn't really nothing. There's really nothing special with this set, to be honest. This set could run you around like 55 or 100 new, so I guess it's alright. It does only use 2 stickers, which is what I like about this, that it doesn't use barely any stickers for detail. It only uses 2, which is for this one and this one. And I think let's go to the newer Y-Wing, the 2017. Let's go and look at that one, and then after that we'll do comparison between both. Let's go. And now we have the set Lego 75172, the Y-Wing Starfighter from Rogue One. Does originally come with 5 minifigures in a cart, but I don't have Admiral Rat. As you can see, I do not own Admiral Raddus or the little cart that it came with. The set did retail at the time when it came out for $59.99, which you can notice when we compare the prices. That is a $10 inflation compared to the original Gold Leader, just for that crappy card, at least during the time of its release. The set in the market right now for used will run you around $79 on average. If you can get lucky, you could get it for $40 or less. For a new one, it will run you around $104. It's like $50 more than used. And here's an overview, of course. And now let's see the minifigures. Alright, so we got the Rebel Y-Wing / U-Wing pilot. You do know already that is the wrong helmet. Reason is the helmet it did not come with the actual helmet, so here it is. It's not really anything special. It does have a blue outfit, which is interesting. I think that's for Blue Squadron, most likely. I don't believe Blue Squadron was piloting Y-Wings, but okay, Lego. So here's its front face. It's pretty much just like the face it used today. It's smiling. And the back face is pretty much like he's panicking, like he's about to get... his ship is about to just get destroyed. I mean, I guess it's cool, because I think you could buy these for X-Wings instead. This doesn't really fit the Y-Wing role. But yeah, let's go to the next minifigure, which is going to be the Astromech. Alrighty, so we got the Astromech droid. We got R3S1. What I like about this Astromech, it has a transparent head. It's actually pretty cool. You can see it through. It's transparent. It does have a full steel gray for its body mostly. It's full on silver or gray. Or we got metal gray, I don't really know, but I do love the transparent head. It does have like a orangey like type of look. This is actually one of the few unique Astromech droids. At least looking at the other one, so this is actually a pretty decent Astromech droid. And let's go to the next minifigure, which is going to be the... Alrighty, so here's our next minifigure. This is Stormtrooper. I mean, I guess you already know by now. This isn't really anything special. The helmet print does look weird. I don't know. This isn't any Stormtrooper. This is before they went with the dual molded Stormtrooper helmet, which I absolutely do not like. I despise. This is like probably the best style of Stormtrooper helmet. Here's the front, the leg printing. Here's the back. It does not have a face on it. It came with no mask, no face, so I guess we'll have to do with that for now. I mean, I guess this is Stormtrooper. There isn't really anything special about the Stormtrooper. Next figure. Alright, let's go to the next figure. Next minifigure we got is more off. I think this guy's part of the Rogue One squad in the movie. He has like the unique little chest plate. Does kind of give me vibes as Vader's chest plate. He has like printing. Here's the sides on the back. He's supposed to have the backpack, but I don't have it. Or I disassemble it more like it, so I don't really have it. His head is pretty much like, and the chest plate is pretty much built in together. Here it is. Here's how it looks like when you don't have the head on. So let's put it back together. Here he is. I mean, I kind of forgot about this character from the movie, so I have no idea what he is. But I guess this is cool. This is a cool character, I guess, to get. But I don't really know, to be honest. Now let's go to the build. Alright, so here we got the build. Here's the sides. The front, overall, really much more cleaner to look than 2012, which we will do a look at both after the ion cannons. The windshield is like a dark bluish. This is actually interesting that they decided to go with the dark bluish like color. The interior, your control panel, the astromech socket, the side of the astromech socket. On the under you have your little landing gear and the spring-loaded shooters, of course. Here, but what they did this time, instead of just filling it in, they put a bombing bay, which is actually a new play feature with this at least version of Y-Wing. Stickers, sticker, and sticker. So this one used 2 more stickers in the 2012. It's only for the engines, of course. It isn't for anything else. Here's the side. Bam. Here's the engine. Much more cleaner. Does look a lot more accurate colorings to at least the actual Y-Wings. Here's the back. Little wheel for your missiles. We will look at that. And the landing gear on the back. If I could get it to go through here. We got the where the missiles will come through. And we got the landing gear, of course. We got the landing gear. Here's the underbelly. Here's the cannons too, I forgot to show them. It is being held by Technic and not a Flickfire missile, so we are going to look at that later, of course. And let's put the figs in it and let's see how it will look. Alright, so we got minifigures in it. Here it is on the front side. The astromech. Oh shoot, that was by accident, but yeah. Here it is. The ion cannon. Here's the pilot seat. I think I already showed that. And I think now there isn't really too much to say. I do really much like this build, but for inflation for $10, I would say at the time that isn't really that bad now, but that cart, dude, is just not worth it for that much. I feel like $49 was already fair, but I think for the extra minifigs it isn't bad. But this is really much a really improved one, so let's go ahead and compare the two. Only the builds, we're not going to compare the figs anymore. The builds are going to be the only thing we look at. Let's go. Alright, so we got a front side-by-side comparison. You could definitely notice that this one's way shorter. This one's a bit more taller from the engines alone. Yeah, you can definitely notice the shortness on this one. The engines, you could tell, are definitely much more improved on the newer one. And let's get to the play features now, so we could get this review over with soon enough. Alright, so for the 2012 Y-Wing, it's pretty simple already. We should already know. It's gonna be the Flickfire missiles. You shoot them like that. Those are like your bombing bays. For the 2017 one, you got the Flickfire missiles. Spring-loaded shooters on it. And we got the bombing bay, which does have a bomb in there. There you go. So I think overall, this one has way more features. Spring-loaded shooters. And it has the missiles. You can load them in here. Use the mechanism on the back to move it. This one is really simple. It's just flick fire missiles. And it's not even from the back, which is where the exact same place for the bombing bay on the other newer one is. Here it is, the engine back. I clearly just like this one more because it just overall looks better. This one is like, it's good I think, but it's simple. It does the job well for a Y-wing, but this one's just like, it's like, just think of this. This is like the Y-wing, just regular. This is Y-wing on steroids. This one's just like pretty much overall just a better, superior set. Spring-loaded shooters though, nobody likes them, but the bombing bay feature is easily one of the good features they added to the newer model. This one is just like missiles. It doesn't even have anything else as far as that. So overall, I would say, if you want cheap Y-wing, this one, 2012. If there's even any cheap ones up in this to this day, I don't even know anymore. If you're willing to pay a little bit more, but you get overall a better build, a better everything, than this one, definitely. And also forgot to say the landing gear. And this one, you can also fold them out. Well, the landing gear on this one is just held by 2 pieces. And this one has a lot more height when landed. This one's just like sitting down. It doesn't even look like it's in landed position. So I would say overall, pretty much this one already won. This one's, it's up there, but like it didn't win. This one's just way far better if you're willing to shell out the premium price that people will charge for. But if you want cheaper, but you just want a decent display piece, I think this one's good too, overall. But as I said, I just prefer this one. This one's better. But this one for nostalgia because it is Toys R Us exclusive, and oh boy. Toys R Us is gone now, so I guess this is like what remains, or what at least most of us remember Toys R Us is those exclusive Legos and all that stuff. I'm just rambling on randomly, so let's get this review over with. So this one's definitely way better, of course. I've already said that, proven that multiple times. I think that'll be it for the video, actually. Don't want to make it too long, to be honest. It's been 5 moments. This is experiment, of course, so you can comment down below if you want to see more of these and which other sets I should do comparisons on. Sets that I own, of course, not the ones I don't own yet. And it's been funny moments, so I'm not going to keep you here any longer. And peace out.